taking a quick look at the new House Labs Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm Sticks in Glassy Cayenne and Glassy Cinnamon. These are the 4 new shades that were added to the Color Fuse lineup that are more bronzy in nature. And you know how I'm a sucker for these types of shades, so I had to try them. We have Foundation Skin, Suku's Foundation 040, can't get enough, and a little bit of mascara. We got the Prada Scope on top of the Suku eye base. We have 2 brushes to experiment with. I have Sonia G's Mini Buffer and Bobo and Chikuhodo's Collab Baby Owl Brush. Sonia's brush is synthetic and natural goat hair bristles. Bobo and Chikuhodo's Baby Owl Brush is a mixture of Psycho goat hair and silver fox. This is more sheer, this is more dense. Let's see what they both can do with this type of a formula. And fun fact, the Glassy Balm blush sticks are made in Korea and have an 18 months suggested shelf life. Not bad for a Korean product. Thank you, House Labs. Glassy Cayenne is a deep rose. Glassy Cinnamon is a beige peach. I like to warm up these types of products on back of hand first and then grab it with a brush, apply it to my cheeks from there. You can see how shiny it is. It's on the dewy part of the spectrum, but surprisingly it applies quite natural on the skin. Let's use our mini buffer, and I'll start in the hollows and gradually build the color from hollows around the brows and onto the perimeter of my forehead. And Glassy Cayenne is just an effortless rose that I could throw on for every day, and you can definitely detect a little bit of that bronzing effect. It definitely lifts my complexion and just brings everything together. And look how even it is. And if you wanted a little more color, we'll then use our denser Bobo and Chikuhodo Owl brush and then pounce on more here on the center of the face if I wanted a little more depth of color from that rose shade. Now with Glassy Cinnamon, you can see compared between the swatches, Glassy Cinnamon has more of like a brownish bronze hue about it. First, we'll start off with our mini buffer. In the same fashion, start into the hollows, take it down the cheeks, around the brow, and around the forehead. Glassy Cinnamon definitely has more of a bronzing sensibility about it, where Glassy Cayenne, you see more of a rose hue. I love both and I could wear both. Definitely will layer because I have both in my possession, but I just adore how easy it is to slap these shades on where I don't need a separate blush, that the shades themselves serve as bronzer and blush on my complexion. And we can do the same step here, applying a little more on the center of my face, and the glassy skin effect it has on the application naturally leaves behind a highlight effect on the cheekbones. So if you're not crazy about applying separate highlight, you can rely on the Glassy Blush Balm Stick to give you just that without using another product. I love both and happy with both. If you want to check out my long form video where I have more comparisons and more demos, I'll leave that video link in the description box and a pinned comment. I'll make sure to see you in that video and on here again next time.